Hello again, everyone. It's Todd Staruch, the Horror Nerd, here at New Jersey HorrorCon and Film Festival. We're winding down a little bit, but I am still having a blast at the convention. I have met so many cool people this weekend, and I am still meeting cool people because I have the opportunity to stand here with Jason Marsden. Jason, how are you?
Todd, I'm amazing. Winding down, but I'm still wound up. I'm like, I don't want it to end.
I have been watching you all weekend. You've been very busy meeting the fans, so I'm assuming you had a good time this weekend.
I had a blast. All the fans, the attendees, I call them the guests, like the real guests. They're wonderful, super nice to everybody, gave me some great energy, and then like in the New Jersey HorrorCon staff, everyone, it's too much fun.
So now it was very cool that there was sort of a Hocus Pocus reunion this weekend, a bunch of cast members from here. Has it been a while since you have been in the same place at the same time with your castmates?
Well, you know, yes and no, not to demystify the whole thing, but like we all have different agents. It's like a little Wild West that happens in the con world. So I see Omri and Vanessa all the time. We share the same agency, and if we're lucky, we get to see Thora and Kathy, or maybe Larry and Tobias, you know, or Doug, depending on the situation. But yeah, I just saw Omri and Vanessa a few weeks ago. Always enjoy seeing them. I've known them since we were like teenagers.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I am a big fan of voiceover work and voice acting.
Yeah.
So you played Thackery Binx.
That's right.
Right?
Yes.
What are some of the unique challenges to doing voiceover work versus in front of the camera work?
Well, I mean, the challenges are like you don't have to memorize anything if you're doing voiceover. It could show up in your pajamas, you know. And depending on the project, if we were talking like voiceover specifically, like for Hocus Pocus specifically, that challenge was, you know, I'm looping another actor's performance. Like, because I don't know if you realize it's not me in the beginning of the movie. It's the amazing and talented Sean Murray, who was hired to play human Thackery and do the voice. And then, you know, it's no offense, nothing against him. It's changes happen all the time.
Sure.
Someone decided they want a different sound. They hired me, so I came in like at the end of the movie. So Binx was mostly animated, so I had to perform Thank you. It's no big deal, really. No, it happens every day, right?
So
I had to loop to his performance and then loop to Sean as well. And he has different rhythms than me, but you know, it's an actor's job. We make it work.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's amazing. I'm like I said, I'm a big fan of animation and voiceover and stuff.
Nice.
So
animation,
cool. Yeah! Yes. People down here are very animated.
Yes,
you know?
Felicia Rose over there from Sleepaway Camp has been leading a rally like all weekend. Yeah.
Right. So Jason, I look at your banner here and all your many photos, so many things, but Full House and Step by Step.
Yeah, man.
You literally were a part of my life, you know, growing up.
Yes.
Because I'm a child of the 80s.
Sure.
So on that level, I'd like to just say thank you for all the years of entertainment.
I'm so proud of you.
I appreciate it.
You turned out so good.
Listen, don't ask my parents about that, but
yeah.
So does it surprise you that, you know, after all this time, fans are still so invested in these shows and movies to even come out and wait in line? To meet you?
Yes, 1,000%. And I'm not being false modest. Like it's a trip. I've been doing this for 37 years. Every show you work on, you think is going to be like the next big thing, and you never know what's going to hit or what is going to resonate to people. And I love. I love the attention. I love the praise. It's wonderful. And you work on some. You don't get to go into people's living rooms or go to the movies with them to see how they react to your work. So when they come up to you at conventions and share their experiences, I love it. Yeah.
That is great.
Yeah, man.
That is great. And listen, I'm just a fan at heart who gets to do some cool stuff.
Yeah.
So it is a thrill for me to get to meet, you know, people that I've just watched and admired my whole life. Yeah. So again, thank you.
My pleasure.
One last question.
Yes.
Out of all of your varied projects and varied roles, do you happen to have a personal favorite that you worked on in your career?
It's such an unfair question. It's so hard.
It's like asking someone which is your favorite kid.
Yes,
what?
Right? Yes. I only have one child, so that's easy for me.
Me too.
But like, because every project is you know, you work with different people, it's a different experience. But I'll give you like top three.
Okay, that's fair.
Top three: Hocus Pocus. Love Hocus Pocus. I love working on the movie. The movie I think is fantastic. And what a bonus that people are still watching it every Halloween, like we watch A Christmas Story. You know, I love working on a Full House. As a fan of the show, before I joined it, everyone treated me like I was there since day one. one, and I'll just pull stuff out of my hat. Erie, Indiana. Loved
I
working
dug
in
that
yeah,
show.
Same,
I really
same.
did.
That's
I really did.
First time I worked with Omri. He was a star of that show, and of everything, I would love to do more of those. It was so much fun.
Cool. All right, I lied when I said that was my last question.
No, hit me.
This is one that I always like to ask. If you could give one piece of advice to an up-and-coming or aspiring actor out there about getting into the business, what would that advice be?
Don't.
Okay.
Don't do it. No, I'm teasing. If you, man, you have to decide what you want to be. Do you want to be a star? Do you want to be a working actor? Those are two very, very different things. Obviously Hollywood is where, it's the Mecca. That's where, the stars are born. But you want to be a working stiff. You want to be a working actor. You got to take improv classes, keep training, take scene study, theater. And nowadays, you grab your own mic and a camera. You can make your own work. Put yourself out there. What's going to separate you from the rest of the competition? Because there is a lot of competition, and you have to love it, especially the rejection, because it happens 99% of the time. And you'll cry, and you'll take it personally, but you got to persevere and realize it's not about you. It's about the job, and keep at it.
Fantastic. Jason, thank you so much for a few minutes of your time.
My pleasure, Todd.
I'm a big fan, and I love your energy. So thank you for your time.
My pleasure. I appreciate it.
Jason Marsden, everybody
Todd,
here
everybody.
at New Jersey Horrorcon and Film Festival. This is Todd Stewart, the Horror Nerd, signing off. We will see all of you in the next interview.